Hello, my name is Susi Hately, and this video is about the spinal strip and 3 different ways that you can use the spinal strip. And I'm going to share this with Stan so you can actually see the placement of it and get an appreciation for how it can impact you both anatomically and biomechanically. So first of all, when you look at the spinal strip, it's a piece of material that's this long, and then we can fold it up like so, and then we can also fold it up like so, right? Those are the 3 ways that I'm going to show you. So the reason I might utilize this with a client is because when I place it along the spine, it can help create some suppleness to the tissue that attaches to the spine. And then the same can happen with the tissue that attaches from the spine to the shoulder blades and to the rib cage. Now, why is this important? Well, because when you have tension or pain or strain up and through your neck, or even out into your rotator cuff, or down through to your elbow or into your hand, like think about repetitive strain injury or carpal tunnel syndrome, those can have correlating experiences or correlating factors up and through here. So when there's some limitation up and through your shoulder girdle and your rib cage, that can have an effect further afield. So when that starts to get resolved, it's not surprising to also have neck pain start to go away, to have the elbow pain go away, and to have the wrist pain go away, which is really powerful, right? With a simple tool like this. All right, so let me show you the 3, and then we'll show it on Stan, and then I'll actually show them on my body so you can see what it looks like when you've got the full skin and clothes on, not just the skeleton. So the first one is that we're going to fold it in half. And you'll see that I've got a round edge here and more of a square edge down here. Now, I typically put the square edge right down in this area here, and then I rest it at the head. So specifically, this is an area anatomically we call thoracic 7-8, which is right opposite the bottom of the breastbone. So when you think about your bra strap, or if you wear a polar heart rate monitor, it's right in that particular area. Now, what's important about this is where we tend to slump. So it can be quite sticky and maybe even congested feeling back there. So when you've placed it here, it's not surprising to kind of go, whoa, there's some stuff back there. Right? And then you lie back on, when you're lying back onto it, not only will you feel that through a little back bend that's created, but all the tissue that's here, the pressure of this strip will put pressure against that, and that can create a really gentle release. Think when you're at a massage, on a massage table, and they press their thumbs into you really gently, and how that can release further up in your body. All right, that's the first one. The second one is a hand fold. Now the hand fold literally is your own, Now the hand fold is literally your own hand. So what I've done is I've folded this, and then I've placed my hand on it so it looks like this, and then I've added 1 inch. Now the reason I've done that is because where I'm placing it is right at the base of the neck, and I want the fold to come right in between your shoulder blades. So that's about 1 hand length and about 1 inch. So it's placed at the base of the neck, and it helps to release all through here. Now, I like to call this the area, the chimney of the heart, right? So it's helping to come up and through here, and you can create lots of release under around your collarbones, in through beside the breastbone, and it's an area that can be really difficult to get access to. So this is another really lovely one to explore, okay? Then the last one is the strip being completely long like this, and then you just lie on it with your head on one end and your bottom on the other. So those are the 3 ways that you can explore. Now let me show you using it with the human being. So now let's get into utilizing the strip as an actual human and not our plastic skeleton. So the first one was with the strip folded. So you're going to place that edge of the spinal strip right at the base of your breastbone, so right opposite for women at the bra strap, resting back. You'll see that it's in that position. If you're interested in the anatomy, it's T7 and T8. The pelvis is lower than the head, so you can see that there is a gentle back bend here. And so now you can rest back. And the material, the strip, is pressing gently up into my spine and on either side of the spine. So there's some, think about when you get thumb pressure from your massage therapist, there's just that gentle pressure that's there. Plus, I'm in a back bend. Now, you might find that the edge is a little bit hard, and it might be a bit challenging to be here because you're noticing now some inherent
tightness or tension that you weren't familiar with before. So you can always lift your hips up a little bit and place something underneath your hips just to ease that off a bit. And then as this starts to get better and as the tissue starts to release and become more supple, you can slowly then take that away and then lowering back down, right? So it becomes a really useful tool that you can use in a sequential sort of way. Now from here, you can do the hand fold. So the hand fold is you've got the strip like so, yeah, so you're in a fold, and you take the hand and you rest it on the strip and you add about 1 inch. Now this edge is going to go at the base of my neck. This fold is going to go between my shoulder blades. So I'm going to place this behind my body here, like that. So the edge is at the base of my neck, and if you're interested in the anatomy, it's at C7, T1 area. Good. And then the rest of it comes down between my blades, and I'm here. So again, another back bend. Pelvis is lower than the head, but it's in a different orientation, right? It's the thickness of the strip is more positioned further up into this part between my shoulders and my breastbone. Yeah. And my head is now on here as opposed to on a double fold. From this position, as you settle in and are comfortable, you can then add a back bend. And this will help provide a little different kind of movement over the material, which will help provide some more release up and through this particular area. It can be really effective if you've got some neck issues, shoulder issues, elbow and wrist issues. Okay, so then here, from here, you've got the spinal strip. This is the third one. You can place your bum here and then place your head on the strip. Now you'll see my head and my hips are at the same level, but I've got this gentle back bend coming this way, right? So my shoulders now are still going, like this area of my body is still coming into a bit of a back bend, even though my hips and my head are at the same level, right? Which is different than if I was just lying flat on my back where everything is at the same level. This has me here. So those are 3 ways that you can use this spinal strip. If you're interested in getting one and then you have some more questions about utilizing it, feel free to send me an email. Happy to help you out. Take good care.